Hey, what's going on, world? Floyd Banks here. Let me take off my headphones so I can kind of hear myself as I can talk to the microphone. On my way to school right now. Sweating, you can see the damn sweat dripping on my forehead and stuff, but that's all good. I figure I keep the shades on. You can guys can tell I'm using my cell phone, the S5 Galaxy. If you haven't already know, just by looking through my shades. Really good phone. It really takes good quality video, and I'm happy about that. Today I want to speak on the differences that I've noticed between 2015 and, for say, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, freaking, we had a whole bunch of social media sites. Black Planet, Mi Gente, MySpace was coming up. Facebook was still underground. You know what I'm saying? Communication was sweet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking to each other. It was cool. Everybody was there for one another. Today's day and age, I don't know what happened, man. Like, I feel like I have a hard time trying to get a good conversation with at least 10 people a day. It don't have to be the same people, but a few people, like, random people, whether they're from New York, whether they're from North Carolina, whether they're out here in California. It's hard to keep a conversation. And I think a lot of it is because we get so worked up by the things we do, you know, with the children we have, with whatever we got going on in our lives. And a person like myself, as I'm wiping a little bit of drip on my face, a person like myself, even though, you know, I try to stay busy, I try to do things, I still try to keep up, you know what I'm saying? I still try to talk to people. Sometimes you never know who might need it. You never know who might need a voice, an ear, a mouth, you know, and that's why I try to be available. But a lot of times I find myself talking to myself because a lot of people aren't available. And I think a lot has to do with maybe they got too much going on in their life and they're stressing. And then a guy like myself is not really all that important. And it sucks, but you know what? It is what it is. That's life. And you know, and my thing to them is that sometimes I just wish that, you know, we had a little bit more pen pal, not PayPal. I mean, if you have some PayPal, send me some money. Sorry if you can't see my voice. Let me smile at you. It barely even works. You can't even see my teeth. Either that, I'm wearing glasses. But anyway, I think a lot has to do with the fact that we don't have enough pen pals. I mean, we teach the whole pen pal idea when we're kids. You know, we write to strangers. We don't know them. You know, never really get a chance to meet them. I know I never met any of my pen pals. I keep trying to say PayPals. But, and you know what? It's like shit. Sometimes, you know, we gotta go back to stuff that we were taught, the stuff that we were introduced to in the beginning, because you just never know. They may actually come in handy. You know, we sit there and we think, only kids do that stuff. But I mean, what's gonna happen if you gotta remember something for like a test, per se, and you're really struggling with trying to maintain the knowledge? Instead of saying the word 50 times, 100 times, you rather try to memorize it, and come test time, you can't remember. And a person that said something like myself, I said a word 100 times between 2 nights ago and yesterday, and I was able to remember it. You know, like little going back to baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. And especially a guy like myself that don't really have a lot of friends in California. You know, you try to do what you can to try to maintain friendships with people, because sometimes it's good to hear. It's sometimes good to feel like you're a part of something. And then everybody's like, oh, you know, I'm sorry I can't talk to you every day, or I'm sorry I can't. But you can't even talk to them like once a month. You sit there and try to talk to them once a month, they still think you're talking too much. And then you sitting there, you try to talk to like talk to random people like we used to back in '05. And that's another thing that's different between '05 and 2015. Before, you can talk to strangers and it was cool. I met a lot of strangers. But nowadays, a stranger is a stranger. It's just some random person either you know, or you may eventually know, or you just don't. And it's sad, because that's when doors shut. And when you shut doors, you miss opportunity. And if you miss opportunity, you never know when you might hit gold, you might strike platinum. Hell, you never know when you strike diamond. And that's where we need to focus. We need to focus on trying to, like, take advantage of opportunities and not be scared. And not be scared to go out and do the things that brought us to the big dance of today. You know what I'm saying? Like how we used to have a lot of friends. Because we meet people, we network. Freaking people are scared to network these days. They think that networking is the people around your area. Nah. Networking is knowing the people that know who you know. It's getting acquaintance with those that you don't know, but somebody else may know. But make sure some knowledge that you may like. And that's something we need to focus on. I wish I can talk to a lot of people I've stopped talking to. But it's hard when you don't have a Facebook and you gotta search everybody up. And it's not easy. Nobody really uses anything but Facebook. And sometimes I wish people can take their lives off of Facebook and see what else is out there. I mean, you got the Snapchat, but we all know how that stuff goes. Snapchat. Last time I heard about Snapchat, man, from what I heard, Snapchat is for when you're in a relationship, but you still want to look at other pictures, and then you get to look at them and not keep it. Because people have a habit of keeping stuff, and then they keep it for too long, and then their spouse end up finding it, and then that's that. Murder, she wrote. But nah, man, just try to find just going back to when the things were good. That's what I would love to do. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that feel-good feeling again. Before people started coming in the game and started ruining shit. The same way people make fat people cover themselves at the beach or whatever. Like, nah, fuck you. Shit, it's the fucking beach. If you want to wear a Speedo and you're 300-something pounds, wear a fucking Speedo. If you want to wear a bikini and you're like 280, wear a bikini. Who gives a fuck? I know I don't. Shit, if I see a big person with a bikini on, shit. Hey, do what you do, boo-boo. Do what you do. You're probably gonna have necks breaking because of you. Do you, boo-boo? Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a damn bikini if you're a big, beautiful female. And ain't nothing wrong with wearing a Speedo if you're a big old male. You go ahead and wear that Speedo, dog. You wear that Speedo. I probably won't, because genitals and shit. I don't want people staring at my I don't like it when people stare at my genitals. But you can wear that Speedo if you want. Anywho, sometimes I wish I can go back to '05. '05 was a lot of fun for me. At this time, these days, it's really hard for me to, maintain a lot of friendships and stuff. But I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to get my old, because that's my basic family. My family's my friends, because we think alike, we have the same mentality, we like the same things, and we just basically enjoy one another's company. But anyway, I'm here at the school, you know what I mean? So I'm cutting this video down. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy listening to me. And yeah, man, I'll holler at you guys, or vice versa. I'll stand in the sun one more time so you can look at this beautiful mug. Peace.